Hi my loves, how are you all doing today? Welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I am bringing you this traditional makeup tutorial for a Diwali. Yes, I know I am very late in the game, but you know what? It's better late than never, correct? Okay, so yeah, this is a very traditional look using the blue shari my mom actually got for me. So I really wanted to do a tutorial using this shari because I really adore the color and the design and everything, and also, you know, my mom sent me, so obviously it is very special. But yeah, so today's video is the eye look is actually inspired by my shari. So I hope you guys will enjoy the makeup tutorial. All the products used will be on the description box below. If you're new to my channel, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button and also hit the thumbs up button and let me know on the comment section below how did you like it and if you didn't like it and all that jazz. Alright. Okay, so I'm gonna keep this intro very short and precise, and let's jump into the tutorial. I hope you'll enjoy it. Okay, to begin with, I'm gonna start with my bare face. As you can see, my skin has been in a very good condition lately and I am loving this. So to prime my T-zone, I'm using the Wet n Wild mattifying primer. I have been loving this one lately for my T-zone especially. And then for my rest of the face, I'm using the Mercier Radiance primer. I'm not gonna say I'm a blind fan of this, but I really adore this primer. Okay, so now I'm taking the the Cover FX foundation, and this foundation is the Power Play, and the shade I have here is G50. So I'm just going to act like an Instagrammer and put that all over my face and then slap that using my beauty blender. As you guys know, how do I apply my foundation? That's nothing new about it. So now time for concealer. I'm going to use the Kevyn Aucoin Sensual Skin Enhancer, and the shade is SX10, a teeny tiny bit in a concealer brush, and I am just blending that out on my under eye and wherever I would usually put concealer on. I'm blending that using a brush first, and then I will take the damp beauty blender and I'm just gonna pick up the extra. I feel that just makes it a little bit more smoother. So doing a little bit unusual, so I'm actually using a cream contour today using the Fenty Beauty matte stick, and the shade I have here is Mocha, and I'm using the Clairsonic device to actually blend my contour. I love this device to blend my contour opposed to then using on foundation, but yeah, I just use it one on foundation, so I'll have to play it around a little bit more, I guess. But yeah, so now I'm gonna set everything using the Shade and Light contour palette from Kat Von D, and this is the powder contour palette. So I'm just using a dome shape brush from Morphe, and I'm just using that banana shade in the middle. I'm just using that on my under eye, and for the rest of my face, I'm using the Rimmle Stay Matte powder. I don't remember what is the shade. I'm very sorry, but I'm dusting it all over my face using a fluffy brush. And to set my contour, I'm just using the middle shade from the same Kat Von D contour palette, and I'm just using an angle brush just to set my contour. So as you can see, I'm lightly dusting it all over wherever I would contour normally, and I'm just going a little light-handed in the powder simply because I already used cream product to contour. So now it's time for my nose, and I'm actually contouring my nose using a little brush. I don't know what is it from even, I totally forgot. It's a very old brush. So I'm just using that to contour my nose, just to draw some line, like 2 lines on the bridge of my nose, and just make it look a little bit more sharper than it is. Alright, so I'm sorry, I was just singing. So I did my brows off camera clearly, and I'm using the Dark Magic palette from Morphe Jaclyn Hell Vault collection, and I'm using the shade Poof at the very beginning, and I'm just using my BH Fluffy blending brush to put that all over my eyeball. I mean my eyelid. So yeah, you guys know I prime my eyes using the concealer usually, so this was just to set the concealer. So now I'm using that light brown shade, and that is called I believe, from the Morphe Jaclyn Hell palette, and I'm actually going to use just this palette for my eyeball today. So I'm lightly dusting that on the crease just to define it a little bit, and I'm using I could say a blending brush, and that's from BH Cosmetics as well. So after that, I'm going to take the shade Mojo, which is a cool tone brown shade, as you can see right there. So I'm taking the same brush and just defining that on my outer V. So I'm going to take a very small amount at once, and I am just blending that out simply, and blending it inner toward my crease, but I'm not gonna take all the way down to the crease. I'm just gonna take it half the way, and as you can see, I'm lightly blending that on my outer V just to define it a little bit. Okay, so I'm gonna gradually build the color until I'm happy with the color payoff, and I'm just adding a tiny bit at once so that doesn't give me a shit ton of fallout. So yeah, I'm happy with that right now. And now I'm going to take that shade, I think it's called Poison. So I'm just using that blue shade there, and I'm using a brush to pack that shade on my entire eyelid. So I'm actually using a teeny tiny bit at once, blending it and then putting on more. So this actually doesn't let me get too much fallout, so that's what I love doing when I'm, I usually do my eyes after my face is done. So, and putting in too much powder under the eye, like under my, my under eye, sometimes it just makes it way too dry than I would prefer. So sometimes I just skip doing the powder portion of it. But if I still have some fallout, I'll just take a brush and I will take some extra translucent powder on that and just brush it out. So, or I will take a fan brush and just lightly, ever so slightly, just brush it out. So now I'm taking my finger to pack that color on the lid as well. I figured it's because my body warmth was really warming the product up before I put that on my eyelid. So this was working better than actually packing that with the brush. So as you can see, I'm just packing that using my finger. And now I'm going to take that shade again, which is the light brown shade. And this is a completely cool tone palette. So I don't know how I feel about it, but I didn't mind the palette, to be very honest with you. Like I didn't use all the shades, so I just used 3-4 shades. So out of that, I can say it's like I don't hate this palette, but I'm not a big fan either. So I'm taking a glitter glue on my eye, and I'm taking the last top shade, the shimmer shade from there, and I'm just packing that on my inner corner and dragging it toward my mid lid a little bit. And now I'm taking a Makeup Forever pencil. This is just for my under eye. I'm just gonna line on my under eye and also on my top lash line. This is just to cover the lash band for my falsies. So yeah, as you can see, I'm just drawing some black line. It's gonna take a little bit. It's because I'm trying to make sure it's really dark and defined, but not like crazy dark. So yeah, let me do that first. Sorry, in the middle, I just thought I should say something about you. Thank you so much for being very patient with me. It's just because I'm very inconsistent, and trust me, I know about that. And that's just because I have some issues I need to overcome and just working on it. So what can I do? I'm a human. Okay, now I'm actually taking that blue shade I just put on my top eyelid. So I'm just using a flat brush just to line on top of my black eyeliner I just did. And now I'm taking the shade, the same shade, the chocolate shade called Mojo again, and I'm just fluffing that on my lower lash line, as you can see. And once I'm done that, I will put some mascara on, and after that I'll put my false lashes, and I will change my attire, and I will be back in just 2 seconds. Well, not really 2 seconds, but you know what I mean. Alright, so the mascara I'm using is the L'Oreal Lash Paradise, by the way. So I'm back with my outfit, and I'm actually wearing something blue. I know, you have been probably thinking like lately, whatever I'm wearing for anything festive, most of them are blue. It's because that's what my mom sends me. So yeah, obviously I haven't been in Bangladesh for a very long time at this point. It's about 4 years now. So whatever, and I didn't even bring in too many saris with me when I came in. It's because I knew I'm not gonna wear that, and I didn't really plan to be a beauty blogger back on that time. So that's the reason I didn't bring in a lot of sarees. So whatever I had, I got those. And then I kept asking my mom to send me something, and she kept sending me all the beautiful sarees every single time she can with anybody she can, really. Oh, sorry about that little power switchboard. I was trying to give you a little look of the whole saree, but I guess I can't. But yeah, and I'm actually wearing a t-shirt underneath. It's because I didn't have anything matching to this one, so excuse that, but I hope it kind of goes in together. Kinda. But okay, so let's go ahead and do the highlighting business. For that, I'm using the Dior. This is the backstage glow face palette. So I'm just mixing these two top shades in there. And obviously this is the worn off Anastasia's A23 brush. I love this brush. I adore this one. So let me go ahead and highlight my life. So I know I'm missing the lipsticks and it's screaming out that why am I not even wearing a lipstick right now. I'm definitely going to do it in a minute. So recently I have been doing highlighting on my chin and my forehead a little bit as well. I don't know why, I just have been enjoying them lately, so why not? Okay, so, and I'm not gonna go like a blinding highlight because personally I'm not a big fan of that. Like, yeah, I like highlight, but not up to a point where you need to wear sunglasses. It's just my personal opinion. And I'm actually wearing the lipstick from Jared Cosmetics. I forgot what the shade is this. I'm so sorry, but this is something a peachy nude. That's what I know for sure. I'm really sorry, I don't know the name of the shade. You can wear something more pinky nude too if you want to, but I personally like peachy nudes more, especially on my undertone. I don't know, I might be wrong, but I just never tried it, so. Alright, so here is my lips done. Let me just go ahead and spray some Mario Badescu facial spray. I have been hooked into this, and this is the only one I'm using because I kind of took a vow until I'm done with this I'm not gonna start any other bottles, so I'm really working on it. So okay, let me go ahead and spray some of these. And I need a fan. Ooh, I feel like a heroine right now. Like, ooh, look at my hair flying all over. Yeah, I'm trying to hide my t-shirt, so don't judge me on that. But yeah, so this is the finished result. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Let me know how your Diwali is gonna go and what is your plan for Diwali and all that. So, you know, tag me on Instagram, tag me on Facebook, tag me on Twitter. I'm pretty much all over the place, as I always keep telling you guys. And also you can leave me down on the comment section below how did you like this look and if you really enjoyed this kind of tutorial. So I don't know until you tell me, really, so you need to, you know, talk to me. Okay, so this is it for today. I will see you guys on my next video. Happy Diwali and have a very amazing Diwali with your friends, family, and all your loved one. And yeah, that's it, and I will see you guys in my next video. Till then, stay tuned, stay pretty, stay blessed, because you're special. Bye!